let's bring those sweet, sweet vibes just down to a more reasonable level. How we doing? It is the 18th of January 2024, and we are here on the internet for another dev stream of my game that I'm making called Axyz, that you are welcome to support in any number of ways. On today's stream, first of all, apologies for being a little bit late for anyone watching live. Shopping and food needs to happen, so that sometimes can get in the way, but it has to be done. So that's out of the way. I've got part of a Greek yogurt left that we'll enjoy over the course of the stream. I've got three things that I am doing today. First of all, there is an event called WASD that takes place, I think it's in April in London. And they announced today that they have this, I guess it's a competition, I guess you could call it that, where 15 indie studios will be able to showcase their game at the event free of charge. Like, you'll be given a space, you'll be given a computer, and that's kind of perfect because I wanted to do that event anyway, and the possibility of being able to do it for free, kind of big thumbs up. So that's the first thing I'm gonna do now, which obviously isn't the sexiest thing to do on stream, and I'm not even gonna be able to show it because obviously I have to put like personal details in and whatnot. Then the second thing is I actually need to tweak some of my stream settings, or not settings, but some of like the automated messages, because I realized I've got nothing on there that says about Spaceline Studios and the game. So that'll be the second thing that we'll accomplish today. And then the third thing is we'll have another stab at another level. I was working on something yesterday, I think, or the day before. Yesterday I took off because I got my COVID booster, and that knocked me down just a little bit. Not like the first time I got COVID, the jab at least. That knocked me out for like the evening, but this booster's been okay, though I've got a little bit of like a sniffle, which when you're a man, might as well be the flu. But I'm doing alright, I'm all good. So I didn't do anything yesterday, so I need to catch up and finish off this level that I'm working on, and also, you know, you can see kind of like what the next world that I'm working on and what like the mechanic or the gimmick for that particular world will be. So with that out of the way, you can continue to enjoy the sweet, sweet sounds of this music while I fill out some details. WASD Curious, April 2024. WASD is happening in London from the 25th. Actually, I can show you this bit, I guess. So, how does this look on stream? Where are we? There we go. So, Curious, happening as part of it for showcasing strange and new games projects. No charge to submit, no charge to exhibit if selected, PC hardware provided, and no obligation to attend. I will be there if I get through with this. Deadline for submissions is February the 16th, so I do have a while, but I might as well get it done today while I'm, you know, conscious of this. Work in progress stuff is absolutely fine to submit, which is kind of the big thing here. Nothing is too weird or too small. We're looking to make a balanced lineup of stuff that's exciting and interesting for all sorts of different reasons. So that is that, and I should get this done. Alright, this information may be shared with the WASD team. What's my name? What is my name? Mark Robinson. What is your project called? Axyz. Who should it be credited to? I mean, I guess that's the name of my studio. Kind of a weird question. How is it funded, if at all? Self-funded. Does it have a publisher? No. What platforms is it on? PC. The plan is to get it onto Switch at some point, but we're not quite there yet. So for now, we're just going to say PC. Who should it be credited to? I mean, I guess it's the studio. Yeah. Just checking the mic is on. This stuff, the stuff is this section. The stuff is this section is confidential to curation purposes and will not be shared outside of that. We will not be sharing any of the resources you show us here, so it's okay to show whip stuff. Does it have a trailer or gameplay video? It does. Let's go get that. And if you have it, a link to a project, website, Steam, itch, or press kit cage. Yeah, we got all those things. We got all those things. Do I have an authenticator for this? I don't remember having an authenticator for my my itch page, so this could be interesting. Alright, let's check my phone, I guess. I do! Hey, how about that? Perfect. Actually, how is my creator dashboard doing? So I put the game up on... I guess I can show you this actually as well. So I put the game up on itch, the demo that was available for the event that I went to and showcased axyz for the first time, which was Gamerfest in Dublin, in Ireland. And a few days after that, I put it up online just to, you know, put it up on Reddit and other places to see if I could kind of gain some traction. And I got 20 downloads, which is, you know, for a completely new thing, and I'm just trying to find people to play it. I'm pretty happy with that. We got 4 followers out of it. Last download was the 7th, so a little while ago now, but, you know, it's still something. And it's had a couple of views here and there. I don't know where that's from, though. I guess I can see from the analytics. So, is that Twitter? That is Twitter, yeah. Couple from new and popular tag PSX. Doc? What the hell is Doc Hub? What? And the XYZ company. What? Alright. Hey, whatever gets people to the page, I guess. Total accounts for your projects, collections. I don't know about collections, actually. What is collections? Is that like people's kind of personal... I haven't used itch.io as much as I'd like to have done. And thinking about it, there's probably there's probably a lot of stuff on here that could be quite interesting purely from a like a personal kind of a personal gain of like seeing a lot of like kind of PS1 era style visuals and whatnot, because I know there's a lot of it. Obviously you can see here there's a lot of that going on in itch. God, man, I really should do like a PS1 style like artwork. Like, I think that's something I should kind of think about in the future, is doing like a PS1 style case like that, because I've seen a bunch of people do it and it looks so fucking cool. So that's actually Twin Peaks Into the Night. What? Man, there's like... You could go down the well of like games on itch.io and never come out. Like, there's so much There's so much stuff going on here. It's wild. Anyway, an Elden Ring remake, of course it's on there. Anyway, we're getting distracted, but yeah, this is something that I definitely want to get done at some point. I don't know how exactly I'll approach it, but and there's probably, I'm sure there must be like templates out there or something that because I've been seeing this a lot, this Haunted PS1. I don't know if that's a publisher. No, it's probably not a publisher, but maybe it's like a community or something would be my best guess. I can't talk today. The jab yesterday, since yesterday I've been not been able to talk. Anyway, we are getting wildly distracted, but that's definitely something I do you know, actually I'm gonna make a note of that now, because it doesn't have to be used for anything official, but I definitely think just in terms of promoting the game, I think it would be smart to take advantage of the obvious influences that this game has. Alright, at task, make PS1 style front case artwork. I don't need to put details, I know what I mean when I say that. Right, well, yeah, why was it here? Of course, because I needed to add the project to the form. Here we go. Yep. Because I could also then, yeah, I could add that to the front of itch.io as well. I don't know if there would be like copyright issues if I was to use that on Steam. I guess I'd need to have a kind of look into that and see. Google Forms. Like, if you have a project website, Steam, why would you not give me kind of multiple options in the form and not make me have to do it like this? Whatever. If you can hear noise outside, we have I live in an apartment complex, and the gardeners, would gardeners be the right term? The maintenance people, groundskeepers, they are busy outside at the moment. All right, what are we doing? Link tree. Actually, I think I need to update that. Update my press kit. Do I have? No, I do have that now. Okay, cool. Perfect. Can you describe it, what it is in a few sentences, along with anything else you think is important? Oh, right. So down below after that. Well, if you're asking me for the itch page, then surely, like, you would get the build there. All right, whatever. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Excuse me. Can you describe what it is in a few sentences? Yes, I can. Axyz is a perspective shifting puzzle game influenced by PS1 puzzle title, but with modern quality of life features and a vaporwave aesthetic. Yep, perfect. I consent that my email address and information is good. Your information shall be collected. Send a copy of my response. 3, 2, 1. And we're sent. That is project 1 done. While I'm here actually on stream, I should point out, I did announce this a couple of days ago, but we actually have, as of this stream, axyz is being presented at 3 different events this year so far. We're going to be over in Ipswich in the east of England on the 2nd of February for the Game Anglia Festival showcase. So the game will be available there to play. We will then be in Belfast at the end of February / start of March for the Render RENDR Festival. And again, showing the game off there over 2 days. And they're also in Nottingham in July, but I don't think that event has been like officially announced yet, so I'm not going to kind of go into too much details about that. So yeah, the plan this year is obviously to get the game to as many different events that I can afford to do so. And part of the big reason of applying for this with WASD is because if if any indie devs are watching this and trying to learn from it, applying for events is one thing, but a lot of events only on top of the fact that you have to obviously get yourself there as well, and pay for accommodation, that kind of stuff. But then you've also got like the event themselves. Usually you have to pay to kind of book a table, and depending on the size of the event and the scale of what you're doing, that can get pretty costly pretty quickly. Now I've been really fortunate so far that all of the events I've applied for have been free, and then like the only thing I've obviously got to deal with is accommodation and travel. But we're also really lucky that for the Gamerfest event in Dublin, and this is I guess specifically for Irish developers, but if you're working on something and hi Maria, hello. If you are working on something and you're in Ireland, or even if you're abroad, like I'm sure they'll consider your project. You can book a single workstation for Gamerfest in Ireland, and that was only 60 quid. So that is something to consider if you're trying to kind of get the game out there and get as many eyes in it as possible. Definitely something worth considering about. And my lines are always open, so please always come and say hello, and I'll help how I can. Now I've just realised why is my text all balked here? No, it's not. Okay, never mind. Alright, let's update this while we're on stream. Perfect. Okay, so that is one thing done. Next task is I need to update my alerts on here. So let us try and do that. Actually, let's just check I got an email confirmation first, because I get very paranoid about that sort of thing. Yep. Cool. I should probably also respond back to Render because I haven't yet. See, sometimes game dev is just about the admin that you got to do.
The roots.
All right. Okay, let's try and get Streamlabs fixed then. Actually, I don't have any alerts or announcements happening at all here. I wonder why. Because I've been on stream for nearly half an hour now. That is weird. Nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong. So currently, I'm just doing a few other things while I have him in my mind. So I've applied for the event in London, and I'm just fixing some stuff with my alerts here on Twitch as well. So it's all kind of relevant stuff, but it's also like nothing too sexy for the stream just yet. But we'll be getting to some game dev stuff shortly. Must be in chat before the timer will trigger. Ah, that's why. Right. I get it now. CSRF token mismatch. What the hell is that? Huh. That's bizarre. But it should already be. Yeah, it's already moderator of the channel, so why would you be doing that? That's weird. Okay. Spaceline link. Nightbot. That's where we need to go. Ignore me. Please don't ignore me. Please stay here with me. There we go. I found it. I found it. Good job. Good job, Mark. Alright. Good job, Mark. I know. I don't want to show you like all the personal stuff that's going on at the moment. You know, we'll be doing dev stuff shortly. Don't worry. But I'm talking. You can hear me. You know. Spaceline link. Yeah, but at least the music is chill. Okay. I need one more, and then we're done. Alright, we're done. We have done everything that we needed to do there. So, how about we work on some game dev stuff, huh? It's only about half an hour that we've gone through, so we're in a good place. Alright. Here we go. So, what have I been working on over the last week? I continued working on some levels around the ice theme, with the idea of, you know, moving over blocks that you can't stop until you hit like a solid surface. That actual gimmick, or the mechanic of that, still needs to be implemented. But we're currently still working on like the main menu and the camera. They're like the two kind of focal things that we want to get done for the kind of like final version of this demo, basically, like the playable demo that we want people to experience. So in the meantime, I've been working on some levels around the ice block gimmick. I have gone back to World 2, and I can actually kind of show you like what I've been doing with that. So World 2 is based around like spikes that protract at different points, and I think I've still got some levels to finish off, but some of the levels are quite dickish, I'm not gonna lie, and I think this one in particular I still need to the big thing that I need to do with quite a few of these levels is I need them to be playtested. And I'm very fortunate that I do have some friends that like are more than willing to playtest it. But because the main menu is all broken at the moment, I can't send it to them because the main menu is not really, you can't really navigate it at the moment. So once that's done, I can send it to people and they can playtest it. But currently, that is not an option. But we'll get there. We will get there. So I've been trying to kind of fuck around with this level myself as well, and it's kind of hardcore. And like one thing that I've been doing when it comes to how I've been approaching these levels is sometimes it's completely just like whatever comes to my mind at that moment in time. Sometimes I'll go look at other games and see like, all right, let's kind of find one part of that level design that I can extrapolate and then sort of take and make my own thing. You know, it's like when you listen to a song and you hear a particular chord sequence and you're like, I like that, I want to take that and kind of mutate that into something new and that has my own spin, my own flavor on it. And level design to some degree is kind of a similar thing as well. So this is Block Party. I don't know whether to remove the K or not. I don't know if that would be too on the nose. Like some of my level names have already been kind of fairly on the nose. You know, maybe I could have called it So Here We Are instead or something, but I feel like considering what this level is, which is just a bunch of blocks kind of laid out like this, I don't know, I think the name kind of works on several levels. But it's a pretty brutal level. Because you've got like, you know, the player's immediately going to start and they're going to see, oh, okay, there's a tape there, but I can't get to it. So we'll go underneath. Which they can totally do. But then they have to look and see the fact that, oh, right, spikes are coming up there, so I need to time this. And around we go. And then, hey, here's the exit, but how do I get to it? There are blocks up there. Now we have to go on the other side. That's interesting that you can't reach the coin from there. I thought you might have been able to. And we're dead. Hi, Barry. Hello. How are you doing? What are we? What is it? Thursday? It is Thursday. I presume you're at work right now, or maybe you're still playing the finals. I don't know. How you doing? Should I play the finals? I feel like I should at least try the finals, because I know come Game of the Year, you're going to be banging on about it, and it is free. I did see that it does kind of work on Steam Deck now, so, you know, maybe I'll give it a go. That's okay. Look, Barry, it's just me, you, and Maria in the stream. But you're okay. You got nothing to worry about. Jeez, man, it's always good when I make a level so difficult that I keep failing it. But this is playtesting, and that is my game doing its weird thing where a frame skips every now and again, and you fall through a block. It's great. Oh, I knew that message was coming. I knew you were going to be like in the chat saying you fuckers need to play this. Which is fine, you know, and you know me and fuck's sake. maybe the spikes being like that are a bit dickish, but once the camera's in and you can look overhead, like it's kind of on you, and you need to be able to remember as well. So I don't know, I feel justified. Yeah, 3 and 12 gigs. I don't know. I kind of feel like that's fairly reasonable. I got plenty of space on my Steam Deck to work with. Though, are you playing it on the Steam Deck, or are you just playing it on your PC/laptop? Because I know I feel like the Steam Deck update was only kind of fairly recently. Alright, how are we gonna get around here? How the fuck do I get to that block, actually? I probably need to go on the side, right? There we go. Da-da-da. Where's my exit? Where's... Oh, it's on the other side, right? There we go. Done it. See, like, if I can beat the level, that means the level can be beaten, and I'm justified in making it as hard as I can. So, it's all on you guys. Ah, right, yes, yes, yes. Oh, right, you know, I wasn't even aware it was on PlayStation, Xbox. All right, fine, I'll put it on, I'll put it on the Xbox. Thank you for... Do you know what's really annoying about this stream layout, right, is, I bought it, and then the page that I got it from, or the site that I got it from, then announced, like, a week later that it went half price, which is really annoying, which I feel like is a little bit too long to kind of message and say, hey, do you guys want to, like, throw a bit of coin back my way? So, never mind. But thank you. I'm fairly happy with how it looks, and I think it kind of fits, you know, the overall theming of the game as well. So, right, we are actually... I'm just gonna go test my new levels while I'm here, and then I'll jump into the new level that I'm working on and kind of show you what's going on there. 21. There we go. So obviously one issue immediately is the lighting. I still need to kind of figure out and kind of work what I want to do with that, but I can see the level enough. This level also in particular is a bit of a it's a bit brutal. So the idea with this is World 3 now, this is where we're going to start introducing moving enemies, if you will, that work on a fixed path, but you have to be able to jump over them basically. And in fairness, jumping over them isn't that difficult, but obviously if you continue have a fixed path to work with, you have to kind of plan ahead of time, like, right, where am I going to jump to? Like so. Where is my key? Down there. No, it's... Oh, I have to go from over here. I keep forgetting. It's from over here. And then back. Back that way, right? I remember how to beat my levels. Absolutely remember how to beat my levels. Yep. Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. Do you know, honestly, like, I think something about this game that is going to surprise people is, like, you know, I've had quite a few compliments about, like, the backgrounds and whatnot, but they're all just, like, HDR, you know, 4K file images that I've then got a post-processing just to kind of, like, play around with the lighting per world to add, like, a bit of color and sort of texture to it. But that's all there is to it. And because of what the nature of this game is, I think, like, I feel like I'm cheating a little bit, that I don't have to do too much. Now, I probably will, like, do more, and my very good friend Jamie that's working on this game with me, I'm sure he'll come and look at it and say, like, hey, you could probably tweak this, you could change around a few things, but it's a good place to be in, that I can kind of just slap just a big 4K texture onto it, and, you know, they're probably the kind of most size-intensive things in this fucking game. Alright, what are we doing? I need to check... Actually, I should probably check that level. And is 23 done? I don't know if 23 is done. No, that's the one I was working on. Okay, so I will come back to you in a second, but let's just go playtest level 22. I'm hoping, Barry, the kind of full playable demo will be ready. I want to say within the next month. So my plan is, what I want to do is I want to try and like coordinate with a couple of streamers that I know that were interested in playing it to have like the Steam page ready and have like a bunch of like people play it on that day. That's the plan anyway, at least. So, you know, but there's a fair bit of coordination I need to do with that, and it's all kind of a bit non-stop now as well, because as I said at the start of the stream, I'm going over to England at the end of this month, the start of February, for a gaming event. I then have to go up to Belfast at the end of February for another event. So it's all kind of a bit manic at the moment, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be doing an event in April in London as well. So it's all crazy. It's all crazy at the moment. But this is where we want to be. This is where I want to be. Not being laid off, or, you know, like everyone else at the moment. You know, there's money to be made. Except, you know, only your C-suite executives are making it. You know. All right. Let us try out this level. This one should be pretty much finished as well. And then obviously the next thing I need to do with this is like figure out what I want the enemies to look at. And this is the thing this is probably one of the first things in a while where I've not immediately known exactly what I wanted to do with it, in terms of what the enemies look like, because you know, what is Vaporwave? You know, do I have just like floating heads of the kind of like Roman Catholic Greek style statues that you see in kind of Vaporwave stuff? You know, I want to keep it kind of esoteric in that kind of Vaporwave space, but obviously as well, it still needs to look like an enemy, something that you immediately see and go, hey, I probably shouldn't run headfirst into that. Because I've been playing a game at the moment. It's a really lovely little Metroidvania called Momodora. But one of the issues that game has is that because everything, or a lot of the character designs, both enemy-wise and sort of NPC-wise, are very just kind of very cute in their approach and their design, and that you have there's a lot of like kind of feline cat type style character designs as well that again are both enemy and NPC. Sometimes you'll just kind of go over to what you think is an NPC and it turns out to be an enemy, and you take a hit. And it's not like the be-all and end-all, because you learn that one time, alright, I don't run into them. But having that little bit of kind of like communication or kind of visual language that allows you to know from the get-go, so you don't even have to make that first mistake, I think that kind of speaks to sort of that next level of polish and visual communication. And it's a very small thing, but it's something I've been thinking about when it comes to this game, and just kind of like games in general, like those very small things that you can do that take the game from, you know, like a 7 out of 10 to an 8 or a 9 out of 10, which is obviously where I want to try and be with this. Anyway, I'm been rambling. I'm pretty sure this level works. The key thing with my level design is obviously once a level is ready is just making sure that I don't soft lock the player, that, you know, if they can get to one point of a map, that they have a way to get out of that point of the map. They can always get back if they need to go and collect something that they missed. For example, how do I get to this pink tape? Now I know how to get to this pink tape, and I know how to get this key, but then how do we go back up? Well, what we would have is the camera working, but the camera doesn't work yet as intended, but I know that there's a block there. Probably we ran headfirst into the enemy, but that works fine, so that's all good. So all I need to do is tweak the timer back on this level. So that should be good now. Alright, So the general idea of what I'm trying to do with this one is, now you don't really notice it when you play the game in general, because I mean, I guess you can notice it with like where the background is on like which way you're facing, but because the game works in a way that you're always kind of looking like you're on the x-axis even though you're on the z or the y or whatever, I wanted to kind of have this kind of sensation that you're climbing up and then going upside down this way instead of going around and then upside down, because I don't think I've really done something to this scale in the game yet. And also wanted this idea that you'd be kind of jumping across platforms to your side and then coming back around again. I have a similar level in World 2, but that's kind of more forward facing, where this is more about coming from the side. Just checking my emails there, and one thing I've certainly noticed with having a studio and having it on my my LinkedIn is I get a lot of spam messages now about people saying, hey, can I take 10 minutes out of your day to show you about SEO and Google Trends and this and that. And I'm trying to be polite about it, but the thing is as well is you can see immediately, like when you get the invite, you can tell straight away what it's basically a cold caller, you know, in LinkedIn DM form. I think I might just, where is the ball actually? Now what are you doing over there? Barry, they're all the worst socials. I think this is like just the thing we have to accept now, is like all the socials are the worst. You know, every day I open an Instagram and I see fucking like the Threads preview and it's like, nope, don't want to be on there. Every day you open Twitter and it's like, nope, don't want to be on here, but here I am. But they're all uniquely terrible in their own fascinating ways. I can't remember if I have to have it 1 point lower than that, but we'll try anyway. Yeah, I think that's good. Cool. How is Elmo doing, by the way? I've seen Elmo and Rosie seem to have bonded very, very quickly. A lot quicker than my two cats. You know, they're still fucking scrapping to this day, but Elmo and Rosie look like they're getting on just fine. It's sickeningly adorable. Actually, I don't think I've built the... no, I need to do it first. Okay. Level World 3, 23. Alright, that should be good now. What do I call this level? I guess it kind of looks like a hand. go with that for now. I mean, I can't say like a skirmish between the size of Rosie and Hilmo is a fair fight. Like, even saying that, like, fucking, of my two cats, Mocha is afraid of her own ghost or her own shadow, and Peaches is completely insane. So it's not much of a fair fight between those two, and they're the same size. I don't know, I just feel like with cats, every now and again, the cats are just like, I got some pent-up aggression that I need to get out of my system. And sometimes it's the other cat, sometimes it's my head. I don't know. Cats kind of operate on their own frequency. Alright, let's see. Ah, alright. Camera, need to fix that. That's fine. But the level was generated, so that's all good. Cool, that works. That's fine. I could probably actually do most of the level just here, thinking about it. And then maybe I could have something like over here that you need to jump off to. Okay. Alright. It's one of those things where I'll build a level out, and it really is a case of like you need to actually kind of get on the field and kind of see for yourself how it works. But there's actually more space here than I realized as well. How do we want to do this then? Alright, well, first of all, let's fix the rotation of you. That's you sorted, and then let's do the camera. Where's the camera? Yeah, way over here. That's no good to me. Yeah, that should be good. I did see, I can see actually in my recommended channels is showing Cocoon is being done. I can only hope Peanut Butter is playing it. I think that was the name of the dog. As terrible as the world is, and the world is terrible, it is the little things like that that kind of make it seem like it's all worthwhile. Yeah, that looks good. And if anyone says that anatomically it's not like a proper hand, I'll just say it's AI rendered. Okay, maybe I can actually do something with the back of that hand there, actually. The problem with that is I have to A, make it, and then B, give it animation, and I've already made a solemn vow that I will be doing no animation in this game. Because there's a reason that my first project I was doing bit the dust, and that was when I quickly realized, oh, animation and rigging is like one of the hardest things to do in game design, and I'm not neither of those things, and I don't have money to pay someone else to do it. So the obvious solution to that was just fucking don't have any of it. So if I have this block here, the player can't go down that side. And I think I would like them to do that. So the knuckles are going. Well, actually, maybe I can keep those in, and then I have to jump to the end points to then go down. That also works. And for the hell of it, I think I'll put... Because, you know, I think maybe we can do something where if the player wants to kind of gravity switch to get down here quicker, I should give them that opportunity to do so. But I have to make sure that it's done in a way that they can actually get on the underside. Or maybe I can do it where they come down, then have to shoot back up, then they have to shoot back down. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Alright, that works. So if they come down here, they hit the side, and then they can come up, rotate up. Yeah. Actually, they don't even do that. They could jump from across there and then go that way. Or maybe we could do it where they could be sneaky and go around there. Fuck it. Yeah, let's give them options. Empower the player. So they'll have to go up there anyway, because there'll be stuff to collect up here. But if they want to, they can come across and come down this way and go around. And then jump down. Yeah. Okay, that gives like way more options for the player. And I think what I'll do is I'll close this one off. So... Actually, no, wait, because then they can't get on the side. Tell a lie. Yes, they can. Of course they can. Now, if I put the key there, that's pretty harsh. Because the player would have to figure out that to get onto this side, they need to be at that point there and jump off. And then be back on there to jump up. They can. They absolutely can. I need to change the rotation. Alright. Let's see how this looks. See how this flows. So I can come this side if I want to, and then if I want to get, is it that way? No, wrong way. There we go. Oh yeah, I guess they could just gravity switch as well. They don't even have to jump. But you need to be able to gravity switch at the right moment mark. Definitely just died there. And then come up here. Maybe I can put something on the end there. Because I'm really trying to make sure that all the levels feel like there's a reason to explore every part of it. Yeah, and they can jump up there if they want to. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think there's something there. I just need to configure where I want to put all the moving pieces, but I think there's enough parts of it where it's not so much a... I think this is a level where it's not so much about solving the puzzle. I think it's just about kind of optimizing your route. So I need to make the route feel like there's different ways to approach it. So we'll whack a tape up here. One down. Do I put the key and the exit there together? Don't know how I feel about that. Actually, no. Yeah, I'll put it on the end. I don't know if the player will be able to see that. I guess we'll find out in a second when I try this out. Perfect. But then I have all this space to work with. And I'm out of tapes. But we definitely have 2 keys and a couple of coins. And that should fill out the space quite well, actually. Oh, Barry, I don't want to cause any tension, by the way, but Maria watched The Thing for the first time the other night, and she thought it was only okay. She wasn't the biggest fan of it. So, you know, if you want to take that with her, I'll leave that up to you. But I thought you should know that. She didn't like the acting. I think was the biggest complaint. The Thing is what you watched, Maria. I know, right? That film speaks on so many levels. Okay, while you two get on with that, let's figure out where we're going to put this other key. You know, we'll swap these two out. Now, in fairness, if she was talking about the PS2 game, The Thing, she'd have a point. I as someone who'd never played or seen any footage of that game before, I did enjoy you playing that just to kind of see. It's been really interesting, like, going back and playing a bunch of N64, PS1, PS2 era games, because sometimes you stumble across something that still has aged really well and hasn't kind of fallen into the pitfalls of the way our minds kind of process, like, modern game style kind of design conventions and whatnot. But then sometimes you'll just play something, like, I'm playing fucking Donkey Kong 64 at the moment, and if I was to make that game, remaster that game in 2023, like it would be a completely different game in order to make that thing feel fucking approachable to like a casual gamer, or even a fucking hardcore gamer. So many things about it in the way it's designed that are just infuriating. So that is part of the fun. The light comes here. Spike is let's put down one there as well. Now, I guess the question is, what is the purpose, or why would the player ever want to come onto this side here? My guess would be while it's easier to get the key from this angle, well, I suppose you could leave this side free because it's easier to get the key, and if they just want to focus on the key, they could do that. what is the current flow at the moment? So the quickest way I can see is jump, turn right, hop, hop, bum, bum, get the key, come back, then just shoot all the way up here, jump across, jump down. Yeah. If that's how they wanted to do it. In the concept or the construct of a awesome game's done quick, and they're just trying to beat axyz as quickly as possible. They're not worrying about tapes or anything. That's a quick way to do it there. However, if they're trying to do 100% speedrun of axyz, the placement of the tapes has a little bit more for consideration. Now, one thing I'm conscious of is the fact actually, you know what? That doesn't have to be jumpable from there, because the player can just gravity switch. Yeah, they had to gravity switch from those 2 points specifically, just to be a bit of a dick about it, you know? Because I guess I can put spikes and enemies on this side as well. I'm just trying to think, is like, is there a reason that they would want to come back up this way if they jump down? Because if they have the key, I think what I'm leaning towards is maybe the exit should go up. Oh, shit. Maybe the exit should go up here instead. Doesn't have to be too much more complicated than that, but it's just the idea that they want to have to come back up this side. How many coins do I have? Two coins. So I'll probably want to put another key in, and then I think I'm happy with the placement, and then I just need to deal with the spikes and the enemies this side, and maybe kind of think if I want to add anything more that side. But then I think we're good. But if I was a final key, where would I go? Now I guess you could have the player land there, then jump down. They could go that way instead of having to turn and come back around. So maybe I put a key there? But then that absolutely negates ever needing to climb up here, because you'd come that way, then come back around. Well, no, because you would still need to... Wait, how the fuck would you get there? Yeah, you just go underneath. So I don't think the key works there. Ooh! Ooh! We could put a key in here. We could definitely put a key in here. They could hop, hop, And then they could even jump down there, but then they have to get out, and that's where we'll have like moving. Yeah. I love it when a plan comes together. All right, where the fuck's my other key? There, fine, you can stay there. Oh wait, but then, well, no, that's still fine, because then they might want to go up that way. We'll move that tape. Yeah, that's fine. We'll move the tape. But they have options about which way they want to go. Actually, you know what? It's not actually. In some ways, it's actually kind of easier to sort of talk about the process of what I'm doing. You know, the only issue here is it might be annoying for you because you can hear me from the other room, but for me, this is actually kind of not therapeutic. It's not the right word, but. Alright, I need to make... Well, that's good. That's good.
Axyz is a 3D puzzle game fusing the movement and exploration of Kula World with the speedrunning approach of Neon White. The game will have a vaporwave visual aesthetic and soundtrack akin to the PS1 era of techno, jungle, breakbeat, and drum and bass. You will need to use your spatial awareness to find an optimum route to finish levels. You can play on itch.io or you can wait a month and then you can play it on Steam.
No, you can't play it on Steam. Ah, oh well, whatever. It's nice of her to put it out. Yeah, I wasn't expecting someone to put a video clip out, but hey, that's a social influencer streamer. I guess that's actually gonna be one thing that's interesting about this game is like seeing how people pronounce axes. Ah dear. Yeah. I should point out as well, Barry, when we were showcasing the game at GamerFest, I did have a person come up to me and they were like, are you, maybe you want to kind of think about the name of the game because of like certain references to World War II, which, not gonna lie, was the first fucking time I thought about the concept of the axes of evil and making a kind of connection between that and the name of this game. And I was like, no. I mean, for a start, the game is spelled AXYZ, so I kind of like to think that you're the only person that's going to make that fucking reference or that connection. But hey, stranger things have happened, I guess. And you know what? People can call it whatever they want as long as they play it. But I'll see, I guess. I guess if I get more than like 10 people make that point, but I guess we're two in the bed now, you know. Maybe. But you know, like, if the game had a big fucking SS logo on the front, I could possibly understand the kind of point of concern, but I think I should be alright. I'm now very distracted from that tweet. That's throwing me off my game. What the hell am I doing? Focus mark. That's it. I was putting. So I put the key in. Now I wanna put a couple of enemies in along there. Yeah. Hee, I got it. I see you're covering the Xbox event tonight, Barry, and I don't know. I can't even think about like what they could announce that would possibly excite me. Silk Song isn't a real thing, so I'm not even worrying about that at this point. You know, I wonder if they maybe at this point dive even further into, hey, here are some of our properties now in the live action. Oh, is that it? Oh, okay, alright. Do you know what? I'm actually out of the loop. What the hell are they? What are their events called? Developer Direct, that's it. What games have been announced? Oh yes, the Indiana Jones thing about Hellblade 2. I still haven't played the first Hellblade, and I remember you talking about that several years ago when we were doing Game of the Year and kind of really stressing we should probably play that, and yeah. Yeah, I'd be curious about the Indiana Jones one for sure. Okay, cool. How are you? Oh, because they're there, right? Okay. So I need to... Which way am I rotating you? Forward 90 degrees. Yep, perfect. And then we'll move on over here. Wait, what? Yeah, cool. Let's see how that looks. That looks okay, other than my key is rotating the wrong way. Now there's the question. For in my press kit, do I put somewhere in the press kit how to pronounce it? Because I have a press kit for the game, obviously, with images and whatnot. Do I put it in there how to actually pronounce the game, or do I just enjoy the chaos that is people finding 12 different ways to pronounce it? Because it can only really be axyz, or unless they're completely mental and go like axyz. It's like Brian Alvarez. Now I realize, Maria, this isn't a reference you're going to get, but it's like Brian Alvarez trying to pronounce EITA. Oh wait, that's just on the x-axis, right? Yeah, no. Okay, fine, I'll go do that now. Jesus. Where's my press kit? Oh god, that just broke that. That broke that really badly. Oh, where is my? Where do I even have that? Okay, I need to come back to that, but I will add that to my task list. There is there's a band that came around in the late 2000s, and their name was ! Which is, as in the symbols, which is probably up there with like one of the worst names you could call anything ever. And I think they were like a fairly generic like indie dance band of that time, so you know, they weren't exactly ever going to conquer the world anyway, but where are they now? This is a good question. It's a good question. Actually, you know what? If I put in 3 exclamation marks, no, that does not find that band. Nope, nothing. In fairness, Google search is completely fucking broken anyway now. Like trying to find anything through Google search is just, you know. Press kits include how to pronounce axes. Alright, there's another task added to the list. feel like it'd be a bit of a dick move to add spikes here, so we'll leave that. But I wanted to move that tape, because if the key is there, you don't need the tape there. Which, I guess, means I can have a reason to have the tape there instead. So, kind of all works out, actually. So they're just spikes. That'd be a real dick move to do that, wouldn't it, Mark? But you're going to do it, aren't you? Of course you're going to do it. That's very cool. Can you put that somewhere that isn't in the Twitch stream chat so I can remember that? Please DM me that. But that's a very good idea. My ongoing affection for you and eternal love and support. Something like that. Something within that area, you know, that kind of aesthetic. Right, I feel like I've dicked around this level enough. Let's just, actually, no, I guess I do need to put something on this side. Would that be just too overwhelming? Would that be too much? Maybe I could have the blocks, the enemies going across that way for this side. That could be interesting. Where are you? You're there. So we'll do 180 with you. So you're 1, 2, 4. What do I have on the code? Speed, distance 5, speed 4. I don't know what's going to happen. Let's find out. Right, so the way that I've got it coded means that regardless of how far apart they are, you can see that one, it like has a shorter amount of distance it has to cross. But they're both going back and forth at the same point, so I need to... The hell do I need to do? Seven, 8, 9, 10? Is that what I need? Or do I need to change the speed? No, that fixes that. Okay. Because I could just have them in the middle section here, but then you can always just bypass that. I mean, I guess you could make the argument you could give the player the choice between either trying to avoid these or avoiding spikes there, but I think it'd be good to have them cover the whole area like that. Ah, shit. Oh no. Oh no. I broke it. I broke it. I broke it. No! Okay, we're good now. Except that's changed, that's fine. Alright. So in theory, now 1, 2, 3. Oh, I know, it needs to come down one, right? 1, 2, 1, 2. Cool. Or maybe let me come up one. Yeah. So one good thing about working in nearly sub-zero temperatures is my Greek yogurt, which I haven't touched for an hour, is still nice and chill. Ooh, what? That isn't meant to be like that. Why are you doing that? Because I didn't expand the point. That's why, Mark. Alright, let's give this a go. We'll whack the time up. Oh, it's at 500 seconds, cool. So I've got plenty of time to play around. Let's do it. Alright. I think I have shadow. No, they're not shadow. Of course, they're not shadows. They're just the spike pads. But that looks pretty cool. That looks pretty cool. Alright, should already be dead. There we go. Let's key down there. Oh, he actually added the other key sprite in. Ah, John, you legend. Probably need to get rid of the shadows on the cubes. Alright, we'll do that after. Wait, did I move? Oh, wait, where am I? Oh, shit. I'm not where I thought it was. Okay, I can just gravity switch there. It's pretty cool, it's pretty cool, it's pretty cool. I do not remember where I put those other two tapes. Where the fuck are you? I think they're just along here, aren't they? Oh no, there's one. Ooh, how do I get to that? I need a gravity switch, that's how I do that. You're not in the right place, fuck. I can't, no. I can't reach it. God damn it. Alright, whatever. And then where's the exit? It's up top, isn't it? Which I can't reach because I put it too far away. And there's no way to actually beat the level, so I have soft locked myself. Good job, Mark. Great job. That's why you got a playtest. That is why you got a playtest. Okay, so I've got to move this tape there. That fixes that. But then, oh god, I can't believe I've done that. Okay. I could just put you closer, but I don't want to do that because I want the idea of having to gravity switch from a certain point to get up there. So the most obvious thing to do would probably be... I know how to do this. Alright. I know what I'm doing. Because that shouldn't interfere. I guess the issue with that is you can then use that block to jump down there. And I don't like that. It does give more options, but I don't like it. What does that do? Or maybe down that way. Because then you can't jump to the side, but you jump down, spin around up there. No, because the idea is I want to go. You haven't solved the solution there, Mark. You've just created another obstacle. But how are they going to jump on there? Because they can't. Ah, man, this is annoying. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm coming up to 2 hours, and I think I need to go away, come back to this, and have a look at it, and maybe take a fresh perspective on how to kind of solve this last bit of this level. So I think I'll leave it there for now, at 2 hours. Thank you very much for joining me. Barry, thank you very much for jumping in to have a look at the madness and the mayhem, how the sausage is made. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your stream tonight. Yeah, that'll do for now. You can find me every Thursday, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, rattling my brain, trying to put this game together. So please do join me. If you're watching on the VOD, please like and subscribe. And we'll leave it there now for now. So thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. And this has been Mark, making axyz, or axis, or axyz, however it's going to be pronounced.